The reason why I'm posting this video is because I've been playing racing games recently and a lot of you guys have bought the G29 or the G920 because of me. You guys saw me racing and you guys bought it because of me. Well, I've had some issues and I thought maybe I should talk to you guys about it rather than ignore them. I've picked up iRacing recently and I had a lot of people commenting on my braking. They're like, why do you brake always to 100%? And I'm like, I don't press it all the way down, but for some reason I kept locking up my tires. So I decided to investigate. Right here, this is the acceleration, right? I press it from 0 to 100. And then you can see on the screen that it goes from 0 to 100, no problem. And then if you look at the clutch here, which is that little dot, you'll see that it goes from the middle to the top, which is the 0 to 100. And that's fine. Now, if we press the brake, you'll see that the brake goes from 0 to 100 in about half because I still have this much space to press. So I'm pressing from 0 to 50%. It's 0 to 100. And then from 50% to 100, there's nothing. I got out my old steering wheel, the G27 with the G27 pedals, and you can see that the brake works 100% from 0 to 100, no issues. I did remove the covers to just make sure that everything was connected. I thought maybe there was a wire disconnected or something was broken, but besides a little bit of fluff in there, everything was just as it came from factory. You're probably thinking, well, just switch the pedals, put the G27 and the G29. And I did that, and guess what? At 50%, the brake was reading 100%. Right here I have connected G29 with the G27 pedals and my face of being shocked that the pedals don't work. Then I decided to put the G29 pedals on the G27 and then guess what? This right here you're watching 50 to 100 and then 0 to 50. So the pedals work perfect, which means that it has to do something with drivers or something else. The first thing that I did was uninstall the drivers, restart my PC, install the old drivers, restart my PC, try it, no difference. Uninstalled the drivers, restarted my PC, installed the brand new drivers from the G Hub, restarted my PC with no difference at all. Then I thought that maybe the problem is in here, and I'm not gonna take that apart. Hi, I did something very stupid. See this here? This is my G29. See this here? This is a brand new G29 that I just bought. And guess what? Even the brand new wheel, the brand new pedals, the same problem. We have to talk about something before we go any further. If you go to YouTube and type in G29 brake, then you'll find a whole bunch of videos with people doing pretty much this, removing this little black rubber thing from the spring. Shout out to this guy for making this video. I followed this video and it was super easy. Why is this important? The G29 and G920, you'll know that once the brake gets to halfway point, that rubber kicks in and it's really hard to press the rest of the 50%. Keep in mind that the G27 didn't have that resistance. On the left are my pedals, which I removed that little rubber and you can see that I get full range. And on the right are the new ones and you can see that at 50%, you just can't press them anymore because of that resistance. If you want to try this, go to start, type in joy.cpl. It'll open this one. Just click on properties and you'll get this menu where you can see the axis and how they move. It's frustrating that you only get to use 50% of the brake. And you can see that after I go from 50 to 100%, there's no movement on the axis. However, the acceleration has absolutely no problem at all. As a matter of fact, if I press acceleration to 50% and brake to 50%, this should not be the case. The reason none of this makes sense is because on the old wheel, the G27, they don't even make this one anymore. Everything works from 0 to 100 perfectly calibrated. This steering wheel that I'm messing around with right now on screen, I think it's like 7 years old. Acceleration, brake, and clutch work perfectly as they should. Some of you that don't play with steering wheel and pedals might think, why is this a big deal? Well, let's say somebody gives you this as a mouse pad and they tell you you can play Counter-Strike and you have this whole area to aim. Oh yeah, by the way, half of the area doesn't work, so you can only aim in this few inches. Where do you think you would have the best accuracy and most control? When you're aiming with a few inches or when you're using the whole mouse pad that was dedicated to it? In this video, you saw me take the brand new G29 pedals and put them on the old steering wheel, the G27, and the pedals worked fine, which means that the pedals are not the problem, and the problem should be from software or Windows drivers for the Logitech wheel. I'm not making this video with any bad intentions to go like, boycott Logitech and Logitech fix your stuff and stuff like that, because from my limited knowledge, I think this should be able to be fixed with a simple driver update. However, because a lot of you guys have bought the steering wheel because of me, and I know because you guys have told me on Twitch and on Twitter that you guys bought the wheel because of me and you guys like it, I felt that whatever information I have or whatever problems I have, I should let you guys know, because it's I don't know. I felt it was kind of my responsibility to say it. I'm back on the old G27 until they fix it, because I mean, to me, it seems like they should be able to fix it pretty easily. I don't know why that's there in the first place. But other than that, I'll see you guys out there racing. God bless you guys and have an awesome time.